don't know if I talked about it in my other video. We're approaching, probably hope I wasn't here. We're approaching that water hole I was talking about earlier, where when I got up to it, I didn't realize how deep it really was. Get over here. I'll go a little bit, I'll go close to where I went earlier. I went really far earlier. I came up to the doors. Let it go a little bit close to where it was. You kind of see what I'm talking about. It's going to drastically drop here in a second. It's still not that bad, still not that bad, and there, see right there. That's when it starts to get really deep, and it just drops off right there, and I didn't know that earlier, and we went into it pretty good, and almost didn't make it back out, so, yeah. We're getting back out of it now, obviously, because I'm not going to try to get stuck in these damn rocks. I have a winch and everything, I can get out if I really needed to, but yeah, that's that watering hole I was talking about earlier. But there's another one around the corner over here. I'll get up to it in a second. That's the hole that you have to use to get into the river bar over here. And we'll go up to it right now. But it's not crazy deep, but it's deep enough that you can't get a lot of city vehicles in it. And I'm not crazy high in this Sidekick. I've only got a 2-inch lift on it. And my tires aren't really tall. They're only like 29-inch tires. But look at all this river runoff right here, this water runoff from this drainage. It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but a lot of freaking water. It's trash. Damn homeless people. But this is the entrance into here. Go ahead. This is the entrance into here, and we're gonna go through it, and you guys can kind of see just how deep it is just to get into the river bar. We'll dive down into it now. This one's not too bad. Higher, right there. See how much shallower it is? It's still significantly deep for a normal city. As far as like 4-wheel drive goes, you're perfectly fine. Oh, nice little pothole right there. That's the one I was talking about that I hit. that one hurt. Rattled my teeth a little bit. Definitely rattled my Sidekick, and I don't like that. That hurts more than my teeth. Alright, we're heading out. Gotta go get something to eat. Catch y'all later. What's up, everybody? Mitch here with the Squatch Northwest YouTube channel. Just out here sitting in the Sidekick while a kid runs around and the dogs over here by the river. Figured I'd do a little video just talking about the channel and what I want to do with the channel. What are the plans? What is my niche? What is the idea behind starting a YouTube channel? And the brief overview of everything is just to enjoy life, right? And I'm doing it 100% to have fun. It is not to be a millionaire. It is not to be famous. It is not to steal somebody's content or niche. I actually don't believe that I will focus on a niche, to be honest. I think the direction of this YouTube channel is just to have fun with the family, go camping, spend a lot of time in the woods, all kinds of stuff like this. Like, she's probably just saw her walk by right there. She's out here having fun, just enjoying the river while I film a quick video. And well, I'll probably do it like 20-30 minutes depending on how long I drag it out, but just kind of give an idea of everything that, you know, I've been thinking about while starting this YouTube channel. But yeah, it's just to take the family out, have a good time, spend time with my dad. I'm sure you guys will see him on the channel, the woman, obviously, the kid, the dogs. They'll be a big part of the channel. The Sidekick, which is what we're currently in, the Jeep, which we'll get a video shortly, I'm sure, once it stops raining, so I don't feel like putting the doors back on it. It's just to show you how I like to enjoy life, and if you enjoy watching it and enjoying it with us, then yeah, it's gonna be great. Subscribe, like, and comment on the videos. As far as subscribing, I have 16 subscribers. Let's actually check that. Why not? I haven't checked this since yesterday, but I highly doubt it's gone up. The fact that I have 16 subscribers right now, I mean, I can't say how amazing that is, that I've only been on this YouTube for a week, and I know that it's, you know, it's friends and family, but to have 16 subscribers and 55 views already just feels amazing. And the more content that I pump out, obviously the higher that number is going to go for the analytics and the YouTube algorithm, to continue to grow my channel. And you know, it's amazing that I already have 16 subscribers, and I'll just do my best to try to get more, obviously, so I can get more content out to you guys. But it just feels great. I mean, the fact that I've actually legitimately started it, and I'm not backing down by any means. Even if I don't make money or I don't make a lot of money, I'm just going to enjoy the process of doing this, enjoy the process of filming videos, and you know, taking the time to edit and put content out there that somebody gets to enjoy. I mean, I love the feeling of knowing someone is enjoying what I get to enjoy, even if they're just watching it. I mean, if it helps a couple of people that are struggling through dark times, or you know, people that don't get to enjoy what I get to enjoy, and they get to sit down and watch my videos and they get enjoyment out of that, that's rewarding in itself. But no, it's the thing about YouTube is that you can get immersed in it. And you know, if the depth of my channel, it helps people immerse themselves into a life that they wish they could live or want to live, then that's awesome. And I'll obviously continue to make videos, and let me know if there's certain videos you want me or my family to make, and we can definitely do that. Obviously the kid will get the kid involved, maybe have her shoot a couple of videos and her own YouTube, or not YouTube, but her own GoPro. Get my dad involved. He's a big time welder, metal guy, works with wood. His projects are always pretty cool to watch, and you know, I've been learning from him my whole life, and so we'll definitely get him involved. I'm sure he won't care to be on the channel, he'd like it. But yeah, the channel itself is not going to be any type of single focus. It's not going to be a fabrication channel. It's not going to be a outdoors channel. It's not just going to be a driving channel or a talking channel. Right now it may not seem like it, but right now I do a lot of talking. But that's just because I'm wanting to take my time and just learn YouTube. And I think learning YouTube and learning how to, you know, just enjoy being in front of a camera and not really worrying about what anybody thinks is probably the most difficult part. Just sitting here with a camera in front of my face is going to be the hardest part, without a doubt. I already know that. And you know, and trying to juggle that while having a full-time job, editing and spending time with the family, is always going to be difficult. But that's what makes it fun almost. You know, it's challenging. So the challenging part of it is probably what's going to be my favorite part of it. I've always learned that you don't really learn anything from being successful or doing things correct. You learn by not being successful and not succeeding at something and failing it. And so I know I'm going to fail multiple times on this YouTube channel. I'm going to fail making videos and you know, and editing and all that stuff. And I don't want to cut. Like if I stutter, I stutter. You know, it happens. If I say a curse word, even though I'm trying not to, because I'm trying to make it as family friendly as possible, if I, you know, say things I shouldn't have said, or I stumble over something, or I trip and fall and drop the camera, you know, it's part of the YouTube. So I'm just going to leave it on there, let the videos run as long as I can, and obviously I'll edit some stuff here and there so it's not so boring or whatever. These videos will be more boring than anything before I can get the good stuff out, but it's working out the quirks right now. I need to work out the things that are, you know, gonna stop me from making good content down the road. You know, how does the mic work in certain situations? Like I'm in a car right now. Luckily I got this stuff right here so my voice isn't gonna like reverberate too bad off of it. But is it gonna work better if I open, well, help if I didn't lock the door. Is it gonna work better if I open the door, because now my voice isn't bouncing off the window? You know, it's certain small things like this. Do I not open the door? Are you guys now going to hear wind coming through the door? I don't have my windscreen on because so the camera, the microphone sits about right where my finger's tapping. So it just shows you how wide these lenses are. It's crazy. And then the little voice thing, that windproof thing, is like right here. So you would see it in the camera at all times. That would drive me nuts. So I don't put that on there. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. See, she's in her own little world right now, but we're having fun. That's literally the whole point of this channel. And if I don't ever get to the point where I can retire from my normal job and just do YouTube, then so be it. But that would be the goal. The goal would be to support my family. And then that actually will go into the next question that I have for myself, and I'm sure that I'll get asked, is why YouTube? The main reason of me wanting, get down Loki, the main reason of me wanting to even start YouTube is the fact that I want to spend more time with my family. And through YouTube and the people that I know that do YouTube full time, they talk about that a lot. And the biggest enjoyment they get out of doing YouTube is the fact that they can be around and with their family more often than they were when they were working a full-time job. And I'd like to spend more time with my family and also grow my family, and and just provide everything that I can for them, and a nicer house, and maybe even nicer cars, even though I'll never get rid of my Sidekick. I absolutely love this thing. Just to be more financially stable, but mainly more mentally involved into mentally and physically involved in the kid's life and the woman's life. Like if she is in soccer or games or sports or anything like that, I have more time to go to those because I'm not stuck doing a normal job. And and I think that's the old American dream, is spending time with your family, being able to grow as a family. And that in the long run will make you closer as a family. The American dream isn't going to work and spending all of your time in a job or locked in an office or in a building all day long. Like, that to me is crazy, that somewhere along the way in the American dream that got lost, that we spend our lives just wasting away in a job, and then when you finally get the chance to retire, you're too old to enjoy anything. So it's just like, what is the point? And it obviously has taken me not a long time to realize that, but I'm 35 years old, and I would like to not work until I'm 65, and and if that's when I retire and only got a few years after that, or 10-15 years after that, to really enjoy my retirement in life because I don't have to work anymore, like, that seems crazy to me. So I'm trying to not be in the the cookie cutter lifestyle, and YouTube seems to be the best way to enjoy that, because not only do I get to make informational or enjoyable content for somebody, but I can do it as a living and really help pursue my career with YouTube, with just living life and having a good time. Obviously I'll be doing some English is hard, informational things on YouTube, like survival stuff and welding or working on your car, anything like that. If you guys have anything you need done, just let me know. Or if you need any help on working on your Sidekick or anything like that, just let me know, and I can possibly show somebody how to do it. I'm no mechanic by any means, but I know a little bit. But yeah, that's the why for YouTube, is that exactly, is I want to spend more time with my family while making and enjoying the process of making good content for people out there who want to enjoy it. And yeah, I really am already enjoying the process. The fact that I opened up YouTube this morning and seen that I had 55 views on my videos, like, that to me is amazing. That's awesome. Like, 55 people got to look at my stuff, and whether they watch the whole thing or not, I don't know. I'm for the algorithm, obviously I want you to watch as much as possible and not skip through the video, but I get that it happens, and people are trying to get to the most exciting part, or where am I going to learn the most in the short amount of time, and that's something I'll talk about in a little bit as well. I actually got to switch batteries though, so I will be right back. All right, we're back. Got to switch the battery out, and I just got to reposition the camera. Hopefully it's somewhat level and doesn't fall again. It did that to me earlier. But yeah, one of the things that I really wanted to talk about, I'm trying to remember where I left off, was, oh man, I might have to go back and watch that and see where I left off. That's all right. We'll just go on a different topic. The what for YouTube. So the what are we going to be making? Now the who, what, when, where, why, and how, right? So the what are we going to be doing with YouTube? We will be going up, we'll be doing some shooting, some hunting, some fishing, basic old camping. We could do some survival videos, fire starting, basic old stuff. We can do a lot of beach stuff because we live right on the beach in the ocean. So we'll be doing some foraging, a lot of coastal foraging, some poke poling, just enjoying the beach. I'm not a big surfer or somebody who, you know, does anything in the ocean besides fish and take stuff out of it. And, you know, and I like to eat stuff from the ocean for sure. But I think that the what of this channel is just going to be, you know, me and the family just coming up with ideas on what we want to do for the day or, you know, for the week, and let's see if we can make a video out of it. Let's see if we can film it. And, you know, we're going to try to get out about 2 to 3 videos a week is going to be the goal. Most of it's going to be me, of course, because she works as much, you know, she works about the same amount I do. I work about 45 hours a week, which to some of you may not seem like that much, and, you know, and I get that, but, you know, it's still a lot of work with trying to juggle a family, and on top of that work, or try to do YouTube on top of that. So, you know, I'm just gonna stay focused and keep pushing out videos as much as I can, and I might even do some gaming on the channel just to throw in some videos here and there. They're not going to be included on the 2 to 3 videos a week, or they will be included on the 2 to 3 videos a week. But it's just something extra that I enjoy doing. I love playing video games. I have no idea how to upload a video game to YouTube, and yeah, we'll just keep getting as much stuff out as we can so that you guys have something to watch and enjoy. Speaking of how to put stuff on YouTube, so the how, right? So the how is, how do I get stuff on YouTube? Well, I have never done this in my life, and I'm sure my editing shows I'm not very, and just me filming, I mean, to look directly in the camera to me is strange, because it's an inanimate object that I'm talking to that doesn't respond to me. I guess I could talk to Siri or something and she responds back, but no, the how to do this I will always be learning, and that's another thing that I really enjoy about this process is the learning aspect, that I will always be learning how to do YouTube. I'm always going to be learning how to edit, how to find the right, you know, the right picture, and like, how far back do I put the camera, what do I say in certain times, and, you know, that the how aspect of this process is probably my favorite, because it's all going to be learning, and you know, and when I go back and watch videos, I'm like, oh man, I sound like an idiot there, but that doesn't mean I'm going to edit it out. I want that so that you guys can see that I'm just a natural person living their life and having a good time doing it. And, you know, I'm going to make mistakes, and everybody does, but we learn more from mistakes. And so I don't want to edit these things out. And if I ramble on or say the same thing 4 or 5 times in a row, I'm going to be like, oh, this idiot doesn't know what to say, so he says the same thing 4 times. Sometimes I don't know what to say, and I'm not going to know what to say, and it's just going to happen in the videos. So the how is going to be fun, and, you know, and other hows is like, how am I going to make this sidekick cooler? I'm eventually going to make it even cooler than it already is. I mean, I can't, like, say I'm going to be an editor and learn how to, you know, make the sidekick fly in a video, or make my dog fly over my car. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I would never do that in the first place. All clickbait stuff. But, you know, I personally feel like I have one of the coolest sidekicks in the world. So if you guys have sidekicks, please send a picture in the comments, or, you know, put a link down in there so I can see what your sidekick looks like. That'd be pretty neat. But I feel like I have a really cool sidekick. I love this thing. And like I said, even if I got some money and bought newer cars, I would never get rid of this thing. This is one of the funnest vehicles I've ever driven in my life. And my dad has helped me tremendously build this thing up, and we've had so much fun doing it. He has one too that he's going to be selling. If anybody's looking to buy a sidekick, let me know. It's Raptor line green, just like mine, but mine's orange. His is green. It's pretty neat. It's got the 1.8, so it's a little bit nicer engine. But yeah, if you want to know anything about it, let me know. manual. It's pretty cool. It's got all the bells and whistles, 4-wheel drive, newer tires, roof rack. It's got all the cool stuff. But yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in buying a Sidekick. But yeah, the how is just gonna be fun. You know, how do we come up with new content? We do the same thing over and over. I mean, that's pretty much what all YouTube channels are, right? You do the same thing over and over and you just get people to watch you. But luckily for me, I have a million hobbies and I will always come up with new stuff to do. That's one of the best things about, especially with living where I live. There's a million things we can do. You're like, we didn't have nothing to do today, and we're like, oh, let's just go down to the river and film a YouTube video. I mean, it's awesome, and we can enjoy it. And sun's coming and going, as you can probably see in the background. Like, it's light and dark, light and dark. But like right now, there's no wind and no rain, and it was just pouring down rain before I started this video. So it's absolutely amazing. So how do we keep coming up with good content? I'll just keep doing that every single week. You know, brainstorm, come up with 100 ideas, you know, bring them down to 50 ideas, then down to 10, and then down to 2 eventually, so I can come up with 2 videos every week. And that's just going to be a good way to brainstorm and how to look at how I'm going to approach the YouTube channel. And so the where, where would be, you know, I live in Oregon, and the other where would be, where am I going to film videos? Well, it's going to be all over Oregon, all over probably the Northwest. It's my favorite area in the world, is the Pacific Northwest, and that's why I live here. It is just beautiful. You can overland here, you can camp here, you can fish, you can hunt, you can do anything here. There's trails all over the place. We got the dunes just north of us. I mean, there's just so much to do with this area. And then we have the beaches. I mean, I literally live 2 minutes from a beach, and it's just so nice to be able to go out and go fishing and catch ocean fish, and in the same day go catch salmon and steelhead or trout, or, you know, fish like that. And it's cool. I feel very blessed and lucky to be where I am at. I have worked very hard for it to be where I'm at, but it's also at the same time, I feel very, very blessed to be in this situation that I'm currently in. And I'm just blessed to be able to start a YouTube channel. It feels great. The other where would be, where do I see the YouTube channel going? Well, where I'd like to see it going is obviously being successful with, you know, to the point where I could monetize and be a partner with YouTube and start a partnership. If I do get a partnership with YouTube, you know, that doesn't mean I get to retire right away. It just means that I get to start making a little bit of money while filming YouTube videos. And I'll be 100% transparent when I get to that point. You know, if I get the 100,000 or the 1,000 followers and then 4,000 hours watched, which is the biggest goal, is the hours watched. Like, that is number one. So don't skip the videos, please. But if I get to that point, I'll be transparent and show you how much money, the revenue that comes from YouTube. And it's not going to be much. You know, I'm not going to instantly be, you know, making $1,000 every month. It's only going to be about $50. It's not that much money. So that people get discouraged. But like I said, I'm not doing this to retire right away. I want this to be a long-term success. And, you know, and when I think about the where for this channel, where do I want it to go? You know, if you go on YouTube right now, and I did this before starting this channel, like, how do I make money on YouTube? Everybody does that, right? How do I make money? And all of them are like, get rich in 30 days. There's a problem with that. Even if it does, it works for you, hey, good for you. No, great job. The problem with that is you don't get real satisfaction without struggling. And there's no struggling when you did something for 30 days and all of a sudden you've achieved it. I'm going to do this for years. I already know this. I know dang well that there's no way I'm going to be successful to the point of retirement within the next few years. I mean, if it does, that'd be fantastic, but I highly doubt it. And I know that, and the struggle to get to that point to me is going to be extremely rewarding. It's probably going to be extremely emotional, that I'm going to work so hard for something, and the grind, it's finally going to be worth it when I get that point of being able to retire from a normal 9-to-5 job. I don't work a 9-to-5, but to work a normal job and then retire from that to do YouTube full time. And that is going to be absolutely amazing. And I can't wait for that point, to be honest. And I know it's going to come. I'm a very confident person. So, what you doing?
I'm cold.
You're cold? All right, come on in. Don't talk too much. I'm trying to do YouTube. You can talk, but don't like talk too much while I'm trying to do a YouTube channel. But you know, I know that long term, we're gonna have to get the dogs back in here.
Oh, yeah.
Go get the dogs, because they're gonna be cold and wet. But you know, it's doing the YouTube channel, I want it to be a long-term success and not a short-term investment. I want the long-term, because I'm in it for the long run. Oh my gosh, it's gonna get crazy in here in a second. I want the long-term success for the YouTube channel. Hi, Thor Dog. I know I see you, and you're drooling everywhere, dude.
Because there's bones.
Shh. And we want the long-term success for the YouTube channel so that we can really enjoy the process and the struggle that it takes to get to that point. So if that is the where that the channel goes to, that would be fantastic. And if we do get to that point of being that successful, obviously it's going to be 100% because of you guys. It's the struggle that got us to there is just going to be because of the viewers, and that'll be the reason why, you know, we get to live a better life and a more successful life and a more enjoyable life. So we done the why, the where, and also we'll do who. So who's going to be in the channel? So obviously I'm in the channel. There's Mitch, and then you got Natalie. She's going to be in the channel. Are you changing? You're a weirdo. I'm gonna change outside. I'm sorry. I'm doing a YouTube video.
Can they see me from here?
Of course they can see you. It's a wide-angled lens. Go outside and change. Nobody wants to see you change on YouTube. Go. So the who is going to be in the video. Obviously me and the family. So me, and then Natalie, and then Bree. She will be in it. It's my fiance. She'll be, get out of here. Go change. She'll obviously be in the YouTube channel, and then I'm sure my dad will be in it several times. Probably not too many friends and family other than that. Ryan, he's a good buddy of mine. He'll probably be in it. He's a big mechanic friend of mine, so if we work on anything, I'll bring you guys along for that. We used to work on a lot of stuff, but with work, obviously, that she just shook my whole sidekick. I saw that in the camera. That was funny. If Ryan's on the video, I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He's got himself a professional Instagram and something else where he sells what are those, Matchbox cars. So maybe he'll be in the channel, maybe just build some stuff or something. I have a few buddies that probably wouldn't mind being in the YouTube channel, but it all depends on what we're doing. If we're fishing or whatever the circumstance is. But so that's the who. We got who, what, when, the when. So the when, I don't know if when would apply to YouTube. When we make videos, I won't have a specific day as far as when we upload. There won't be a specific day as to, you know, when are we making videos. It's just, you know, like right now I don't really have a set schedule. So well, the only set schedule I have, one second, what do you need? So anyways, the only set schedule that I currently have is that I'm off every other weekend, and then I have 2 big vacations coming up for bear and deer season this year. Well, not coming up, there in a while from now, so that'll be something obviously I can pump out some content through. But other than that, the main videos, probably the higher quality videos are going to be on the every other weekend videos, because then I have 2 straight days off to do content, where I can do probably 3 videos. Hopefully not like this where I'm just talking. What do you need? No, because it makes noise. I told you I'm trying to make a YouTube video. You can go outside. It's, you know, hopefully on those weekends I can get the better content as well. But either way, I will still be doing 2 to 3 videos a week as often as I can, just to get those, like I was saying, for the algorithm, to get the hours up in the YouTube video. So we got who, what, when, where, why, and how. I don't think I ever did how. I did do how. So that's pretty much the basics of what covers the reason for the YouTube channel. The other thing that I wanted to talk about in the YouTube channel is the fact that I won't have a niche. I don't want to steal anybody's niches or ideas for YouTube. Like I was talking about earlier, when you go on YouTube and you just ask about what it's, you know, you type in how to be successful on YouTube, or what should I do with my YouTube, and all these things come up. And, you know, and if I didn't want to enjoy doing YouTube, I would do a niche that gets me a lot of money very fast, which is business, financial, those type of things, which are very boring, but everybody clicks on them because they're all clickbait. Now, they don't actually teach you anything, and they will tell you that what they don't tell you is less than like 0.1% of any one of those things that they tell you in these financial get-rich schemes actually work. They don't work. And any of those get-rich schemes, you know, there's a very few and very small percentage of people that actually do get rich. They do that and make a YouTube channel about it because the people will click on it, and those clicks is what's making them rich. It's not the fact that they're doing what they're telling you that you should be doing. They're just explaining it so that you'll click on it and make yourself and make them rich. And it's just, and it's sad that people are, you know, they feed off of the people of America like that, and even all over the world. It's not just America. You know, everybody clicks on these videos, and you know, it's sad. But I am going to be doing videos on stuff that I enjoy doing and the family likes to do, and what do we think is going to be fun for you guys to watch. And I also don't want to do clickbait videos. You know, I'm not going to do something where I have some stupid crazy face in the corner of a video just so some 10-year-old kid will click on it because it looks funny. I mean, I think that's absolutely insane that people will do clickbait videos. What? It's empty. We're going to go get something to drink here in a little bit once I'm done with the YouTube video. So I don't want to do anything that is just cringe, like clickbait stuff and, you know, and get rich schemes and the things that people use to make money on YouTube. I actually want to enjoy the process. And like I said earlier, I don't want this to be a very fast thing for YouTube, or for success, not for YouTube. I don't want this to be very fast for success. I want this to be a slow process so I can learn and be able to enjoy the fact that I struggled at first and didn't make very good videos. I'm probably going to look back at this and a year or two from now, look back at this video and just laugh because it's probably going to be so bad, and just, you know, and just think how funny it was that I was uncomfortable sitting in front of a camera that's mounted to my steering wheel and talk to it. I mean, I don't know how some of you guys, I don't know, some of YouTubers do it. Obviously you've done it for so long and it just seems natural, but it ain't natural to sit here in front of a camera. Like, I don't even want to look at the camera. I'm trying to look off in the distance, and maybe it looks like I'm looking at the camera, but I really don't want to look at the camera. I don't enjoy that part of it yet. I'm sure I'll get to that where it's literally just second nature and it's no big deal. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just a camera with me at all times. But you know, I don't currently enjoy it. But the process of this I'm enjoying. The process of putting myself in an uncomfortable situation to make myself comfortable, I'm enjoying. So I think that is the part that I'm gonna struggle with the most at first, but I'll get over it. I mean, obviously you do something long enough, you just get better at it. Perfect practice, right? So perfect practice makes things a lot better. But yeah, I can't think of anything else that I might want to put on this current video. We're gonna head out of here. We're gonna go to get something to drink, and tomorrow we'll get another video. It's gonna be nicer weather tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll get another video. Might take the Sidekick out and do some wheeling, or take the Jeep out and do some wheeling. Do something that's a little bit more fun than sitting in front of a camera and talking to it, because this is boring. Nobody wants to watch this. But I figured it was a good idea to let the audience know, and people that are clicking on my videos, which I appreciate, by the way, to let them know, like, where does this channel, like, what should you look forward to with this channel? Where you know, when I upload it, when a video pops up, you know, what should you expect when you click on one of my videos? So we'll keep it fun, that's for sure. Another thing that I've looked into is, I don't know what to do for an intro and an outro. I don't know if I'm going to be like a YouTuber, like one of my favorites. I don't know how I feel about calling people out on YouTube either. I guess, I mean, I'm not a big channel, or I don't have very many subscribers subscribers, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. It's not like they're going to click on my video, but I could be like, you know, dirt lifestyle, or you know, or like that guy from Australia where he's like a boom, where he like puts his hand in front of the camera. Like, I don't want to steal somebody else's, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet as far as like intros and outros of videos. I might just keep it basic and simple and just say, hey, this is what we're filming today. I mean, I don't know, I don't want some like cringe stuff where it's always like crazy action or crazy animated. You can say hi.
I'm one right. Hi.
It's backwards.
What?
Jesus. But yeah, so once we think of an outro and an intro, I'll probably get with the woman tonight and tomorrow and go over it. Don't do that. You're shining light into the camera lens.
Right.
It's reflecting off of the sun. So we'll get it with we'll get together tonight and brainstorm and see if we can't come up with something that is a little catchy, or you know, a little quirky, but not too cringe, of course. I mean, I'm 35-year-old man. I'm not trying to do cringe stuff like I'm 20 again, or 19-year-old kid. So, but yeah, for now, thanks for watching and listening to me rant and rave about YouTube. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully we'll get some good content out for you guys, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video.